Right then folks, just been sorting out a few Airfix boxed brown box and Target boxes today to put up on adverts on my pages, and I'll put a couple on eBay. Don't really like doing eBay, but it's extra sales and get a bigger audience. But the reason I'm doing this one tonight is military books for references. I've got quite a lot, and as you can see in the yellow and black crates, the old Wix's crates, I've got quite a few more books in there since I moved. I've been digging them out of these boxes, and I will be putting them with the rest of my books and DVDs over here. Some of them I will be selling because I've got duplicates. But just to let you know that when I do the old Britfix figures, do little scenarios, and when I paint models up, obviously got toy soldier books. I've got historical magazines and books. Heraldry, because I do like my Britain's Knights. I have a few thousand of those. All the variations that are out there. And I do look knights and castles. I did have a massive collection of castles at one point. And I like to do check-in. These are original Humbrol Napoleonic uniforms cards, which I have later found out were slightly inaccurate. I didn't find that out. Someone else on a Facebook page told me about it. Got quite a few of those. Keep hold of those because they are pretty good for references on uniforms and the like. But like I said, some of them apparently are inaccurate. Then obviously picked up little books at charity shops and bookshops and stuff like that. Then you get things like this, which are really nice, based on cigarette cards, I believe. Don't know which ones. Looking at this, oh, it's John Player cigarettes by the looks of it. That's a nice little book, might to keep in the collection. Military modelling book. I think I've had this one since I was about 17 or 18. Excellent book, some great models in here, some great pictures, some good techniques. Obviously techniques have progressed with different glues. Oh, another heraldry book, another toy soldier book. I assume a lot of you have got these. Wargaming. I've never really done much wargaming. More my son's thing. He's now 28 and works at Games Workshop. Does a lot of painting and figures. And he does a hell of a lot of wargaming. Had a few battles with him, but don't really do it myself. I buy it more for the inspiration and reading up about it, really. Another military modelling book. Another toy soldier book. Like I said, a lot of you might have some of these. There's one for Wellington's Battle of Waterloo and obviously the Napoleonic Wars. And I just use it for reference pictures, really, when I'm doing my models and figures. Try to get things accurate. Obviously not always with my models, but through the wars. One for the Scottish regiments. But it's a good bit of references for models and dioramas that I do. Daily life in the age of chivalry. Long past, I'm afraid, long past. Anyway, I'll just move these. These books, I've got some more of these. These were, I believe, Time Life magazine books. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, Time Life. I don't know if you can see that properly. Well, I've got a few of these, and there's a few more to find because I've got the one about the Native American Indians. Obviously, this one is about soldiers of the Americas, North America. That's the Railroads version book. That's the one, all leather bound by the looks of it. Cowboys. I think this one's the Gunfighters. Yeah, Gunfighters. Like I said, I've got a few more of these. I think there was 6 or 7, possibly 8 in the collection. And these were for my late father. He had these, and I inherited them when he passed away. But great books. I don't know how historically correct these are now, but I'm sure they've got a lot of interesting information in them. Some great reference pictures, if nothing else. Oh, very nice picture there. But yeah, they're great books there. I really enjoyed looking at those. And I think this is Uniforms of Waterloo. Bit battered up, found in a charity shop, I presume. Can't remember exactly. And I think there's a picture with a write-up on all of it. But it goes for all the uniforms. I think they're a bit more accurate than the Humbrol cards I've got. The 1-inch army, I think I got this from Carl James in Wales when I bought quite a few figures off him. And it goes through various different makers and manufacturers. Just quickly look at that. Yeah, it goes through various makers and manufacturers of obviously 1-inch figures. So yeah, I like to go through that. Oh, a couple of copies of flyers from newspapers. I've had quite a few of these over the years, sold a few on. We once owned a CAF, I think, where the 101st Airborne took off from D-Day, and we had loads of posters and pictures from that. And that was based in Lambourne Woodlands in near Hungerford. Got quite a bit of history about that. And these are just, I believe, copies or reproductions of papers, newspapers from the time. Nice little Airfix book, World of War Gaming. Some great information there. Obviously shows pictures of figures and tanks and everything. Oh, this is a little rarity. Cardboard Knight's Castle. Card model. I think it was somebody that I trade with and we buy and sell to each other. We did an exchange on those. These were for my collection. Obviously got mixed up with the books up on the shelves. Great war stories. Obviously the obvious at the top. Dam Busters, Cold It Story. Just a book about soldiers. Then obviously I've got other items, other books. It's a journal from the Napoleonic Wars. And some other various books. The Timpo A to Z of Timpo. I have got the latest, well, not the latest edition, the edition after this. I haven't got the latest edition, but we'll be getting it. Obviously great reference material for book, models and figures. Yeah, so that's just a few of the books and everything that I've shown you. And thank you for looking. Thank you very much.